Hello everyone, my name is Holly and I will be doing a class right now on the topic of memory. So welcome and let's discuss memory. Hello Javier, how are you today? Or I guess how are you now, because I saw you a few hours ago.
Oh yes, yes, I'm fine. I'm good and great right now. I'm here to learn something.
Uh-huh. Good, awesome. So Javier, what time is it where you are?
It's 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock. So you're in Colombia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then oh, Alejandro, it's quite late in Argentina, isn't
Hello.
it?
Yes, it's 1 o'clock. I
One,
am.
okay. Yeah, are you a night owl?
Huh? Um,
Are you
uh,
a are you a night owl?
yes, yes. 1 a.m. in the morning.
Uh-huh. So you have a lot of energy at night. You like to stay up late?
So.
Oh, sometimes. Okay. All right. Hello, Heidi. How are you?
Hello, nice to see you again. I'm
Nice
fine,
to see
thank
you
you.
too. Good. And what time is it right now in Japan?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. Okay. Well, awesome. And how is the weather good there?
Weather is very good, likely spring, bright.
Okay. Awesome. That's great.
Yes, many places already has a cherry blossoms.
Really? That's quite early, isn't it?
Yeah, this place
Is it usually in
not
May?
yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because
maybe end of this week we can see cherry blossoms.
oh really? Because I was under the impression that the cherry blossoms came more in May.
No, April, early April.
Oh, okay. So that's about right then. So awesome. All right. Salvatore, how are you today? Good morning.
Good morning, Ollie. I'm fine, thank you. How about
And
you?
very good. So is it 6 a.m. in Italy right now?
You're right, teacher. It's
Wow.
early.
You're up early. Wow. Well, that's good. Well, good morning to everyone. Good morning to
Good
you.
morning.
We have Alejandro, and he's being a night owl right now. He's in Argentina, where it's 1 a.m. And then we have Heidi, who's from Japan. It's 1 p.m. And then Javier, it's a normal hour. It's 11 p.m. in Colombia. And so 6 a.m. Wow, for me. So, Anton, welcome. No, Anton, is it about 11 a.m. where you are?
Yes,
Ah,
ma'am.
got it. All right, and welcome back. All right, it's nice to see all of you. It is very great. Today the topic is on memory, and so the first question I have for everyone: do you have a good memory? Have you ever forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary? Let's start with you, Salvatore. Do you have a good memory, and have you forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary?
I think I have a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that I have forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary, teacher. I usually I remember all dates,
Mm-hmm.
all important anniversary, teacher.
Okay. Well, that's very, very good. All right. And Javier, how about you? Do you have a good memory? Have you ever forgotten any important date, like a birthday or anniversary?
Okay, I used to have a good memory, but right now with the technology and Facebook and reminders, I don't remember anything. My cell phone, my application tell me when happened, when are all the special
Uh-huh. So,
dates. So maybe right now I don't have a good memory because
uh-huh.
I'm not using right now. I just check. Oh, someone is on birthday. Today is Carlos' birthday. I don't know. I have the
Uh-huh.
reminders. I don't
Uh-huh.
need to use
You
it
don't,
in this
uh-huh. See,
specific day.
yeah. So you don't need to remember because of social media.
Yes.
So if you have an appointment and you don't write it down, What is there a big chance that you will miss the appointment because you have not put it into your Google Calendar or something?
Yes, if I don't write it, maybe I will miss the event.
Okay. You sound exactly like me. So, and sometimes I'll still miss it if I write it down. So
Yes.
so I am to answer my own question. I have a terrible memory right now. I
Me
used to have a
too,
very
me
good
too.
memory. One thing I do remember is I remember the dates. I remember dates very well of past events that are important to me, or a day that I will have met a person. I will remember that, but I won't remember appointments and things like that. So, Heidi, how about you? Do you have a good memory? Have you ever
Like
forgotten an important
like
birthday or an anniversary?
the same as him. Before
Yeah.
I used to have a good memory. I remember our telephone number, or my friend telephone number, or everything. But
Uh-huh.
now I don't have any good memory.
Thanks to technology, the no memory. Okay. Anton, how about you? Do you have a good memory?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Well, no, I have very bad memory, especially talking about dates,
Uh-huh.
uh, like birthdays or something like that. I never remember it.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about some kind of big things like you said, plan of appointment or something like that. I always remember such things.
Okay.
I don't
So
know why.
do you need to write it down then, or because you have a good
No,
memory?
I never write it down. I just remember a sequence of questions what I gonna um,
Wow.
describe an appointment, and I remember it. But if I need to remember some date, I never remember it.
Uh-huh. Awesome. That's great. Anna Christina, how about you? Do you have a good memory, or have you ever forgotten an important birthday or an anniversary? Okay, Anna Christina, you're now muted, so we cannot hear you. Okay,
Hello.
there you go.
Yes. I have a good memory. I
Hmm.
can remember the important dates and my Facebook, my email. Let me remember the important things.
Okay, so the social media helps you remember it, but you remember otherwise anyway, right?
Mm.
So awesome. All right. How about you, Alejandro? Do you have a good memory?
It depends. Sometimes I forgot things and dates, but it depends the situation. If I have very stressful, I forgot easily
Uh-huh.
important
Okay.
things.
All right. And remember, everyone, this is a real common uh, error that I hear all the time. Remember, when we use the word depends, we always use the preposition on. So it depends on the situation. It depends on on whatever I'm doing. So remember that depends on. So yeah, so if it's important to you, do you remember it? And then if it's not important, do you have to write it down? Is that how it is?
Um, I use the Google Calendar
Uh-huh.
frequently
Uh-huh.
for remember appointments or birthdays, anniversaries.
Yeah. And did you guys know that you can actually sync your Google Calendar with your Facebook your not Facebook, but your Verbally dashboard so that you don't forget classes? You can do that. It's really nice. So All right, let's go on. Let's match. We've got some words and phrases before we do a quick reading. Let's match the word or phrase with the correct meaning. So the verbs that we have, or the phrasal verbs we have: to clutter up, a consequence, to purchase, to mislay, to boost, and then a boon, and a memory lapse. Okay, so Alejandro, could you match one of these words with one of the definitions here? You can choose.
Yes. Clutter up with feel messily.
Yes, that clutter up is to fill messily. Perfect. Okay, and Ana Cristina, can you choose a word to match?
A consequence, a result, outcome.
Yes, a consequence is a result or an outcome. Perfect. Okay. Okay, bear with me a moment. Result or an outcome. Perfect. And Anton, can you choose one and
Purchase is to buy.
Okay, yeah, to purchase is to buy. Perfect. And Heidi.
Boon is a benefit.
Boon is to, excuse me, say that?
Benefit.
A boon is to a benefit. Okay. All right. And Javier. You choose
Hello.
one. Hello, Javier?
A memory lapse is forgetting something. Forgetting something.
Yes. Perfect. If you have a memory lapse, you are forgetting something. Excellent. Okay. And it looks like there's a problem. I might be falling out of the class really quick. I'm not sure why. But if I do, I'll be back as soon as I can. All right. It just told me that my website's become unresponsive. So, all right, let's go on. Javier, can you choose one?
Yeah, let's remember. I remember to is a benefit.
Teacher, teacher,
The teacher lost the connection. Teacher, are you there?
I bet she kept speaking.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, we'll just go back to where we were. Did you hear me warn you that I would be falling out, or had I already fallen out? So, and hello, Hannah. Welcome.
Hello.
No, remind me, you were from Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah.
Awesome, I remembered you. Okay. Okay, so Salvatore, can you choose one?
Yes. To mislay.
Yeah, to mislay? Uh-huh.
To mislay. Okay. I'm not sure because I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Mm, temporarily lose.
Yeah. Okay, so if you mislay something, say for example, you always put your car keys on a hook next to your door, right? And one day you walk in and you put your car keys on your table. So you've mislaid it. So you have put it somewhere where it normally is not. So that's what that means. But you do find it fairly quickly. So, all right. And Hannah, what does to boost mean?
Mm. Improve?
Yeah, to improve. Exactly. To improve. For example, we'll talk about, for example, one thing that everyone wants in our country is we want to boost the economy, right? We want our economy going well so that everyone has jobs and things like that. So we boost to boost the economy, to improve, right? All right. So any questions about any of these words? All right, so let's go ahead and talk about practice some of these words a little bit. So Anna Christina, can you tell us about the last thing that you purchased?
The last thing that I purchased, the glasses.
Glasses. Okay. All right. All right. And so was that? Did you get one pair of glasses or two?
What?
Did you get how many pairs of glasses did you receive? Just one pair?
One pair, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And so Anton, can you tell us about the last time you mislaid something? What did you mislay, and how long did it take you to find it?
I mislaid my jeans.
Uh-huh.
I forgot where they were, and I found it in 5 hours.
Okay, so you mislaid your jeans, but you forgot where you put it, but you found it in 5 hours. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, excellent. Hannah, yes?
I mislaid my sunglasses.
Oh, did you? Okay. Mislaid. How long did it take you to find it, Hannah?
I find it. My friend find it sunglasses.
Your friend found the sunglasses? Okay. Okay, awesome. All right. Heidi, can you tell us maybe a consequence of not having a good memory? What is one of the consequences of not having a good memory?
Oh, it happens sometimes. I go to the supermarket to buy, for example, eggs. My papa did eggs. But when I arrived in the supermarket, there are a lot of things. Oh, I want this one, this one, this one. I pick a lot of things. And then finally, I forgot buying most important thing.
And do you ever go to the supermarket, buy all these other things, and not buy the eggs that you went to get?
Yeah. Then I arrived in the house. I needed to put refrigerator that thing. Oh, I forgot eggs. Then I need to go back to the supermarket again.
Yeah. Have you ever, or has anybody in the class ever walked across the house to go to a room and forgot why you went there?
Even it happened many times.
Yeah, it happens.
What I needed to hear, then I returned to the former position. Then I remember.
Yeah, that's me. Or you go to a website and you forgot why you went there. It's another one. It's more common. Is it anybody else like that, or is it just me?
No, it's also me.
You do it too, Javier?
Yes, for example, I come to a room and I ask myself, what am I looking for here? I don't know. I don't remember what I'm doing here. So it's something that happened to everybody.
Does it ever happen to you when you go to a website?
To a website?
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes when you are searching in the web, or maybe when you are in a different place, you think, I have to search for something. And when you are in front of the computer, you are remembering what was that I have to Google right now. And maybe it happened to everybody.
Yeah. It's like, what? Or I'll turn the computer off and then I'll go to turn it on and can't remember why I did that. So it's okay. So Javier, tell us about your last memory lapse.
Memory lapse. For example, a day when I came from my house, I remember that I left the backyard door open, and I went like 20 minutes from my home, and I remember, oh, the backyard is open. I have to come back to do it. It was like a week ago.
Did you get back and your back door was open?
Yes. It was true. I remember that I didn't do it.
You remembered correctly, is what I'm asking. So, right. Yeah, I remember one time I went on a trip and I started to worry that that I left my oven on, and then I called my boss who had the keys to my house and asked her to go check. And she laughed and she went and did it for me, and the oven was totally fine. I was just not misremembering. So all right. And Salvatore, could you tell us about the last time that you cluttered up your desk?
Sorry, teacher, could you remind what is it, clutter up, please?
Yeah, let me show you. The best way to explain clutter is to show you a picture, okay? So bear with me while I get Google Images up. And bear with me a moment. Cluttered desktop. Oh, no, wait. Okay. This is a cluttered desk. So if you clutter up something, then you fill it up messily. So do you ever clutter up your desk, or is it very, very, very orderly?
Okay, it means that your desk is confused, right?
Yes, exactly. Your desk is confused. Or if somebody has a cluttered home, if they clutter up their home, their home is confused. That's a great way of saying that. They have no real order in their home. Yes.
Okay. Okay, could you repeat the question
Yeah.
now, teacher?
Could you tell us about the last time that you cluttered up your desk? That your desk was cluttered up, or is it ever cluttered up?
Okay, the last time when I cleared up my desk, when I was at work, and in the shop there is a desk where there were some things that cleared up because I had a lot of work to do.
Okay, so when you are really busy at work, maybe your desk will get cluttered up because of the amount of work you have, correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, very good explanation as well. All right, so let's go ahead and do this quick reading. Let's read the following text and fill in the spaces using a word from the box below. And so the words are note, diet, wallets, and email. And I went ahead and put these up here too. So, all right, and Anna Christina, can you read the first paragraph?
Okay. Umbrellas coming at number 1 and number 2, and cell phones at number 3. However, this isn't a list of popular birthday presents. Instead, there are the most common items, cluttering up los property office worldwide.
Okay, so the most common items is how we pronounce items. And also remember, in English, when you have a es at the end like this, we still pronounce the e, so we say offices.
Offices.
Perfect. All right. Does anybody know what this blank would be? What would number 1 be? Anyone?
Email. Email.
No, it's not email.
Wallets?
Wallets. Yeah. Does everybody know what a wallet is?
Umbrellas coming at number 1, wallets.
So umbrellas come in at number 1, wallets at number 2, and cell phones at number 3. So those are the list of items that clutter up lost property offices worldwide. So, all right, let's go to the next paragraph. Anton, can you read this one?
Yes, I can. Birthdays and anniversaries often slip people's minds, sometimes with these disastrous consequences. Technology can come to the rescue with calendar-based websites allowing users to enter important dates and then automatically sending reminder notice by email. Some sites even provide users with the option of purchasing and sending presents or flowers directly.
Okay, so some sites even provide users with the option of purchasing and sending flowers. Yeah, great. And a reminder email. Okay.
What does anniversaries mean?
What was the word?
Anniversaries.
Anniversaries. Okay, so birthday is of course the day of someone's birth. The anniversary is the day that you celebrate your wedding.
Okay.
So So does everybody understand all these words? I apologize for my coughing.
Don't worry, teacher.
Oh, thank you. All right, let's go on to the next paragraph. Heidi, can you read that one?
Another common problem is losing or mislaying everyday items, such as keys or glasses. Studies show that humans are much better at keeping to a routine than they are at remembering exceptions. For this reason, getting into the habit of always leaving items in the same place is said to work well. If you have to break a routine, writing a note to yourself is an easy way to jog your memory.
Okay. So does everybody know what it means to jog your memory?
Like tracking.
To
Excuse me?
train.
To train? Okay, that's a good way to say that. Heidi, what was your word?
Searching.
Say that again.
Search.
Search. Okay, and search, train, and basically another way would be to remind, to get back, to remind you. But all of those really are very actually similar. So to train your memory, to jog your memory would be to train, remind, and also to search. So yeah, so all of those would work. All right, Javier, could you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Most people get more forgetful as they get older, but scientists are now finding that caffeine can help to boost memory as we age. Together with a balanced diet, regular exercise, and moderate alcohol intake, a cup of tea or coffee each day is a significant step toward retaining a good memory for as many years as possible. Caffeine can also be a boon for students or those studying another language. It not only aids concentration but had also been shown to help with information recall.
All right. Any words and phrases in here?
No? I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So, Salvatore, can you read the next one?
Yes. It seems that everyone has different techniques to improve memory skills. Science seems to back this up with experiments showing that there is no single technique. Whatever you might try, however, occasional embarrassing memory lapses are probably just a part of being human.
Yeah. So let's look at these two words right here, Salvatore. In this one, we say skills.
Skills.
Okay. Skills. And then this one we would say science.
Science.
So even though you see the C here, forget it's there. It's one of the many words in English that is, many letters in English that is silent, and we don't say it. So science. So, all right. Are there any any words or phrases in here that you guys do not know? Okay. I guess your silence means it's good. Everybody knows everything. So, so let's go on. Comprehension questions. What are the 3 most common items of lost property? So, Anna Christina, can you say one of them?
The lost property. Yes. Memory lapses.
No, that's a memory lapse, but lost property. What? First of all, do you know what property means? So another word for a property would be an item.
Yes, cell phones.
Okay, cell phone is one of them. Anton, can you remember another one?
Yeah.
Wallets.
Wallets, okay. And Heidi, can you remember another one?
Umbrella.
Umbrella. How do you spell umbrella? Wait a minute. I'm having a memory lapse. That's where I have a memory lapses on spelling, you know, when other people are watching me write. Umbrellas. Okay. So, Heidi, how can technology help forgetful people?
For example, if you want to remember that you got you need to have memory of date, such date, you should put the date and what will happen. Then later, the website sends you message.
Okay. Yes, so reminders by email. So websites and online calendars. Perfect. Excellent. So, Salvatore, can you remember which chemical can help to boost memory?
Caffeine can help you to boost memory, especially if you study a new language.
Now, do you think that's true?
I don't know, but I like to drink coffee at the morning when I use Verbal teacher.
Okay. Yeah, okay. And how about the rest of you guys? Caffeine seems to work well for Salvatore. Is caffeine, does that help you boost your memory? It helps me stay awake sometimes, so.
No, but in my case it's not working. I'd say something with glucose. Good work.
Yeah.
Works good.
I think there can be other things that can help too, besides just caffeine. But all right. So let's match the two halves of these collocations. We have slip, disastrous, jog, a balanced, and come to. We have diet on one's memory, the rescue, consequences, and one's mind. So, Heidi, could you match one of these?
Slip. Slip memory.
No.
Mind.
Slip one's mind, yeah. So, oh man, that totally slipped my mind. I can't believe I forgot. So, all right, and now Javier, can you do one?
A balanced diet.
A balanced diet, perfect. And Anton.
Jog one's memory.
Jog your memory, yeah. So you have different things that will jog one's memory. For example, the Alejandro, who was in class earlier, in this class, and it was, I think, 1 a.m. at his time, so I think he went to sleep. I kept forgetting his country. And then 3 hours ago, I told myself, okay, Alejandro starts with A, Argentina starts with A, I've got to remember it. And I did, it worked. So hopefully it will jog my memory tomorrow as well. So, Salvatore, could you do one?
Okay. Disastrous is the rescue.
No.
Consequence.
Yeah, so disastrous consequences. So if you forget too many things, you might come up with disastrous consequences. Okay? And Ana Cristina, can you read the last one?
Okay, come to the rescue.
The rescue, yes. Okay, now let's rewrite these sentences using the collocations from these from this exercise. We've got slip one's mind, or slip my mind, slipped his mind. We have disastrous consequences. We have jog your memory, jog his memory. We have a balanced diet, and then we have come to the rescue. Okay, first of all, before we rewrite these sentences, does everybody understand these phrases?
Teacher, could you remind, please, when when I have to use one and apostrophe s. What
Okay.
does it mean?
Okay.
One.
Yeah, when you use the apostrophe S, that's a good question. When you use the apostrophe, oh, not that one. Sorry. Apostrophe S, that actually means possession. So, for example, so let's say Holly's wallet. So that means it would be my wallet. So you would put that before that. So with one, though, this is, I think, a confusion. I think they made a mistake here. Because usually with one, you don't put that in here. So anyway, that's how you use the possession. But let me Google that real quick as far as one. Bear with me a moment. I think that the publishers of this made a mistake. Okay, yeah, no, it's correct. Yeah, that is correct. I was questioning that, but that is correct. So yeah, so that's when you would do it, is based on possession. So it's the owner of something. So, all right. Any other questions?
Sorry, teacher. One means someone.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, one means someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay. So number one, Anna Christina, can you read the sentence and then change it using one of these phrases?
For example, you should always try to eat healthy. You should always try a diet healthy.
Okay. Now, instead of having healthy there, Anna Christina, you should use the word eat. You don't actually have to have healthy there. So you should always try to eat a balanced diet. So you don't need to have healthy, because a balanced would be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. And Anton, can you try one?
When I got lost on the subway, a stranger came to rescue.
Okay. All right, a stranger came to the rescue. Perfect. Now, you can also change that. When I got lost on the subway, a stranger came to the rescue, or you can say, the stranger came to my rescue as well. Came to my rescue. Okay. Heidi, can you do another one?
James spilled coffee over his laptop computer with very bad result. Disastrous consequence.
Perfect.
Disastrous consequence.
Perfect. All right. Oh yeah, James spilled coffee over his laptop computer with disastrous consequences. Now, one thing about this, in a lot of times, we actually do not have to have, when we have the word computer, laptop, we don't actually use the word computer. You can say, James, what just happened? Bear with me a moment. James spilled that's kind of strange. James spilled coffee over his laptop with disastrous consequences. So we really do not need to have the computer here at all. And that's just an FYI when you use the word laptop. Okay. All right. Javier, could you do one? Another one.
Yes. I tape a note to the refrigerator to help me to remember. I tape a note to the refrigerator to jog my memory.
Perfect. I taped a note to the refrigerator to jog my memory. Okay, now, so this, we would say refrigerator. Refrigerator. So,
Refrigerator.
very good. All right, and Salvatore, can you do the last one?
Oh no, I had an appointment at the dentist, but I sleep about it.
You would say, but it slipped my mind. So, oh no, I had an appointment at the dentist, but it slipped my mind. Ah!
It slipped my mind.
Slipped
Okay.
my mind. So if something slips to your mind, you totally and completely forget about it. So let's ask and answer some questions based on these collocations. So let's start with you, Salvatore. Has anything slipped your mind this week? What happened?
Has anything slipped in your mind? Let me think. Yes, it slipped my mind to do some order when I was at work because I had to make I had to make an important work for the customer.
Oh, okay. So because you were doing it's something really important for one of your customers, it slipped to your mind. Instead of to do an order, in that respect, we would make an order. So,
Yes.
So it slipped your mind when to make a specific order that you needed. Okay. And how about you, Javier? Has anything slipped your mind this week? What happened?
Maybe not this week, but for example, so the other day I have to bring a book to the university, and then I have to travel several hours to go to the university. And I thought that I put it into my bag, but when I arrived to the classroom, I can notice that it slipped my mind.
Oh
I
no!
didn't bring it.
So how many hours do you travel to the university?
Like four hours. It's in a different city.
Oh wow! So how do you go every day or
No, just weekends.
just weekends? Okay. Okay, and then so you traveled all that far, and then you got there, and you had forgotten it. You had slipped your mind, and you had forgotten your work.
Yes.
Oh my! Did you
It
have it in
was
the
so
cloud
frustrating.
somewhere? Did you have
No,
it in the?
I don't have it. No, it was just printed, so I
Oh
don't have
no!
any way to do it at the university. I have to explain to the teacher what happened.
Oh no!
I guess that he believed me.
Yeah, luckily he believed you. Okay, so you could say no, it was just in a hard copy. So, okay, all right. Well,
Okay.
excellent. All right, let's go on to the next question. Heidi, have you ever forgotten something with disastrous consequences?
Not heavy, but a water supply is managed by government, local government here. Then if I pay the fee until certain date, I can pay in a convenience store or bank. If I want to pay, then it pass only one day, and no place can accept that. So I needed to go to the city hall.
Okay, so and what was this fee for? It was
City hall is a different place, so I needed to take a train.
Oh wow. Okay. And what kind of fee was this? Was it a parking fee or?
No. Oh, water supply. Tap water.
Okay. All right. Thank you. And Anton, how about you? Have you ever forgotten something with disastrous consequences?
No, I never forgot.
That's
And
right. You forget.
I,
You never forget.
yeah, I never forget. But you know, when I feel like something may have consequences, I just write it down.
Okay. Okay. So you have some specific ways that for you not to forget.
Yeah.
Okay. Specific methods. All right. So Anna Christine, do you have any special methods that you use to jog your memory?
Yes, I like drink coffee every
Uh-huh.
day,
Uh-huh.
and I like write everything, the important things, and try to the use my email
Uh-huh.
on my Facebook.
Okay. So those are your methods. Okay, and then Anton, since you don't forget much, how about you? Do you have any special methods that you use to remember things that you use to jog your memory?
I use methods of associations. It's kind of, yes. There are um, visual associations and audio associations, like like you use with the name of some student to remember
Uh-huh. Or like
where
yeah.
from.
Uh-huh. So you that's what you use. So you have a good memory, but you work at making sure you don't forget.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Yeah. Excellent. And Heidi, next question. Would you say that you have a balanced diet? Why or why not?
I think Japanese food is a kind of balanced diet.
Uh-huh.
We use a lot of vegetables,
Uh-huh.
mainly root vegetables like radish or carrot.
Mm-hmm.
It contains a lot of fiber, so it's very good. We don't use meat so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a lot of fish also in the Japanese diet, don't you?
Yes, we like fish.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Thank you. And Javier, how about you? Would you say that you have a balanced diet?
No, I eat everything that I want I eat. So I don't have a balanced diet. A
Uh-huh.
balanced diet. Maybe I want to have, but I always are failing. I eat everything.
Uh-huh.
So I don't have
Okay.
it.
Okay. So at least you know it. So, all
Yeah,
right.
I'm aware of that, but I don't know how to 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 get a balanced diet. It's like a hard process.
Mm.
All the tasty food is maybe bad food.
So
It's
yeah,
true.
I can understand that. Totally understand that. So Salvatore, let's go to the next question. Has a stranger come to the rescue when you have been overseas?
Sorry, teacher. Uh, what is it? The rescue? I
Come to
don't
the rescue.
remember.
Okay, let's look at the definition here. Was there a definition? I guess there wasn't. To come to the rescue is when somebody helps you. Let's look at this example here. When I got lost on the subway, a stranger came to my rescue. So basically, you can ask the question without this. You can say, has a stranger ever helped you when you have been overseas? Or has a stranger come to the rescue when you have been overseas?
Let me think. Okay. For example, when I was at the airport in London,
Uh-huh.
uh, I didn't know where I had to go, and a stranger came to my rescue.
Really?
Right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because you were like, you just totally had no idea where you were supposed to be. That's great. How about you, Anna Christine? Has a stranger ever come to the rescue when you have been traveling? Anna Christine?
It's normal that if you had a problem,
Uh-huh.
someone can help you.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. I am sure that someone can help me in that moment.
Uh-huh. Okay. All right. And Anton, do you have an example of when a stranger has come to the rescue when you have been traveling?
No, I am very. I'm a geek, and I must Google it first.
You must Google, so you don't ask for
Yeah,
help. You don't want
I
help.
just Google, and I always know directions and things like that.
Oh,
So,
okay. So you never. Okay. So you always know directions. Okay. And Heidi, has a stranger ever come to your rescue when you've been overseas?
Yes, German people are very kind. Before
Uh-huh.
my husband and I was driving on Germany.
Uh-huh.
Then open the map and checking the next destination. Suddenly, a woman came to us. She was riding a bicycle. Then she knocked the window. Can I help you?
Uh-huh.
Very kind.
Well, that's nice. So she knocked on your window, on the window, knocked on. Okay. Well, yeah, that's great. Javier, how about you? Has a stranger ever helped you when you have been overseas?
No, never happened because I have never been in a country that speak a different language, so I have never had like a situation like that.
Okay. Okay. How about when you are traveling in your own country? Have you ever had somebody help you?
No, I always use like Google or I don't know. I don't like to ask people when
Uh-huh.
for example, in Venezuela, that is the closest country that I have here.
Uh-huh.
I don't like to ask people because sometimes people don't want to help us. So I don't want to do it.
Understand. All right. Yes, and I have been helped numerous times when I'm overseas, and unlike unlike Anton and Javier, I Google in the States, but I don't Google when I'm abroad. Um, so I depend on strangers, and it's always worked for me. So, all right. It looks like we have run out of time. I hope you guys learned some new words and phrases, and you got a chance to practice. And don't forget to come back to VerbLink. So the next time that you have scheduled a class, if you are around for the next hour, I will be doing a class on um, basically on kind of adventure, but it's called Mom's Birthday, but we'll be talking about different adventurous types of topics. So that's what we'll be doing during the next class. All right, I want to thank you all for your participation, and I hope to see you in another class. Thanks,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Thank you.
teacher.
Thank you. Bye. Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye.